Hey, what's up, everybody? If you don't like the spot prices for gold and silver currently, well, just wait a few minutes. It may all change, and that's exactly what happened today. Where I live, they say if you don't like the weather here is kind of fickle, and they say if you don't like the weather, just wait a few minutes. It could go from 40 degrees to 80 degrees, or from snowing to sunshine, from sunshine to rain. You just never know. And that's what happened with silver and gold today. Let me tell you how my day started off. At about 9 a.m. Eastern time today, I went to one of those big online bullion dealers and I saw a deal that I actually wanted, and I put some American Silver Eagle bullion coins into my cart. Then I procrastinated just a little bit, and let me tell you what happened next. Well, first, let me tell you about some of these Kitco news alerts that I received on my phone. So like I said, at about 9 o'clock Eastern Time, a.m. this morning, I put some American Silver Eagle bullion coins into my cart along with a silver at spot deal. Keep that in the back of your mind during this video. Now, I like to reference an article from Kitco News. This was at 8:52 a.m. this morning. Remember, when I put that silver into my cart, it was about 9 a.m. Eastern Time in the morning. According to Kitco News, gold prices down after much stronger U.S. job growth in September. Gold prices are modestly lower in the immediate aftermath of a U.S. employment report for September that showed much stronger than expected non-farm payroll job gains that suggest the Federal Reserve will remain its hawkish stance on U.S. monetary policy. December gold hit a 10-month low and was last down $5.40 at $1,825.90, and December silver was up 0.006 at $21 even. And I can confirm that because when I put that silver into my cart, silver was right around $21. It may have been a penny under or a penny over, but it was right around that $21 mark. The article goes on to say, Friday morning, September, U.S. employment situation report from the Labor Department showed a key non-farm payroll number came in at 336,000, which is way above expectations for a rise of 170,000 and compares to the August report showing a gain of 187,000 non-farm jobs. However, some of the internals of the jobs report were a bit weaker, such as the overall unemployment rate staying at 3.8% versus expectations of a 3.7% reading. Wednesday's big downside miss in the ADP jobs report had many thinking the jobs report Friday morning would also be a miss to the downside. Not the case. The new marketplace narrative of the Federal Reserve interest rate policy is much higher for much longer appears to still be intact. Asian and European stocks were mixed but mostly higher overnight. U.S. stock indexes are pointed to a lower opening. Keep in mind, this article was before the markets opened at just before 9 a.m. Eastern time in the morning. So then it says lower opening when the New York day session begins following the stronger jobs report. The U.S. stock indexes were firmer overnight. Keep in mind, all of this was just minutes before 9 a.m. Eastern time this morning. And then the article goes on to say the key outside markets today see the U.S. dollar index solidly higher after the jobs report and after being slightly down overnight. Crude oil prices are weaker and trading around $81.50 a barrel. Just last week, crude prices poked just above $95 a barrel. Meantime, the benchmark U.S. Treasury 10-year note yield is presently fetching 4.84% and is up more after the jobs report. Other U.S. economic data due for release Friday, including consumer credit report. The article goes on to say, technically, the gold future bears have solid overall near-term technical advantage. Prices are in an accelerating 4-month-old downtrend on the daily chart. Bulls' next upside price objective is to produce a close in December futures above solid resistance at $1,900. Bears' next downturn trend price objective is pushing future prices below solid technical support at $1,800. First resistance is seen at overnight high of $1,848.80, and then at $1,850. First support is seen at $1,815, and then at $1,800. And like I said, at about 9 a.m. Eastern Time, I had American Silver Eagles in my cart along with a silver at spot deal. And then I also received a few alerts on my phone at 8:30 a.m. from Kitco. Kitco alerts on my phone at 8:30 a.m. Eastern Time. It said, modest price lifts following U.S. ADP employment report. Big downside miss. Gold up at $1,845. Then at 8:36 a.m., I received another alert to my phone. It said September U.S. non-farm payroll up. Like I just read on this video from that article, it said non-farm payroll up 336,000, a big upside miss versus market expectations of up 170,000. Gold prices sell off on notions Fed to remain hawkish. Now, I did have a bunch of silver in my cart, as I said, at 9 a.m. Eastern Time, and I had a few things to do, so I couldn't pull the trigger right at that point, so I procrastinated just a little bit, but a little bit too long, because I received another alert on my phone at 11:57 a.m. Eastern Time, and everything at that point changed. That alert on my phone from Kitco said gold posting solid gains, and you can say silver too, and we're going to get to those gold and silver spot prices in just a second. But it said gold posting solid gains on corrective bounce after being technically oversold following recent pressures. So the jobs report didn't change, but what did change is the price of all that silver that I had in my cart, because like I said previously, at that point, at about 9 a.m. Eastern Time, the silver spot price was just about a penny or a penny lower or a penny higher than $21. But at that very moment, the price of silver, and currently, as I'm recording this video, silver is at $21.70, or up 3.08%, up 64 cents. Gold is also up about 0.75%, or up $12.90 to $1,834.10. I ended up not pulling that trigger because I was so disappointed that I waited so long that silver spot price went up over 3%. And what do they say? Good things come to those who wait. So I am going to be patient. I am going to wait and see if the price of silver comes back down to that $21 or maybe even lower, maybe under $21, somewhere in that $20 range. So that's how my day went today. Let me know your thoughts, your opinions in that comment section below. Do you think I should have pulled that trigger even though spot price went up over 3% today? Do you think I did the right thing by waiting for another pullback in the silver spot price? Let me know all of that. Let me know your thoughts, your opinions in the comment section below. I do appreciate everybody for taking the time out of your day and listening to my frustration that I had today. Like, comment, subscribe, share, and I'll talk to everybody on my next video. Thanks a lot, everyone.